Do we have to do this? Hey folks. Happy Monday. How are you doing? Hey, Lit Gaming! How are you? I don't know if Liquid Nate is still here, but hello, Liquid Nate. I have missed seeing your streams. I hope you are doing well. Hey, Victory Leo. How's it going? Richard. Hi. Teamwork makes the dream work. And Resurgam. Hi, folks. Yeah, sorry, my son is still awake. We had to run errands, so we kept him out later than we normally would, and he had to get a haircut, and he's still awake. Tomorrow's picture day, so we had to do his haircut. So anyway, you may still hear him out there. I'm a little bit tired, but mostly, Richard, I am not looking forward to this fight. I have not been looking forward to this stream. I mean, I love streaming. I love hanging out with you guys. I love playing video games. Been looking forward to making some progress in Battle Kit 2, but we left off at a boss fight, and I'm expecting it's going to take most of the stream. So, not too keen on that. But what is this? Oh, these are not Battle Kit 2 codes. These are Carmen Sandiego codes. Okay, here's the Battle Kit 2 code. But yeah, I mean a nap would not go amiss. Yeah, hope you're doing okay. What's that, Eugene? You're not a masochist? Actually, one second. I just remembered I was gonna hold on. Where's my... Oh, there it is. Pause. Okay, that's better. I just remembered it gets really warm in my office when I'm streaming. The heater in here is very effective, as is my computer, which I should also switch to silent mode. Silent running. I don't want the fan to... Oh, it's already in silent mode. Okay. I don't want the fan to kick in while I'm streaming. Cool. Yeah, I'm not... I know it seems like I like getting my butt handed to me while playing a video game, but this fight is going to be tricky. You spooked him. All right, let's just do this. Let's do it. Hope you all had a nice holiday if you observed Thanksgiving and otherwise had a nice weekend. I was mostly offline, playing video games for a change, also hanging out with friends and playing board games in the real world. It was kind of a nice change. I beat Lizard for the NES, a fantastic homebrew game by Brad Smith, which I had been meaning to get back to. I streamed it about 1.5 years ago, and I'd been meaning to get back to it for the longest time, but it's the kind of game that you just kind of need to get lost in for hours, and I never had the time to do it. Okay. Every time I hear that Battletoads pause music, I'm compelled to dance like Beavis and Butthead. Hey, nobody's stopping you, bud. Sometimes winning is nice, indeed. Oh, that's right. Happy Hanukkah. In Canada, it was just a typical weekend. Yeah, happy Hanukkah. Okay. I do not observe Hanukkah, typically, but I hope everyone who does is having a good one so far. So this is boss 5. Okay. All right, so where we left off, this lady here... Oh, it's slippery. This lady here is Cleo. Or at least it's a statue, an ice statue maybe, an ice sculpture, I don't know, of Cleo from Battle Kid, the first game. And I looked it up, and I guess people thought she was a penguin. So I think that this boss that we're about to face is in reference to that, because now we're actually about to fight a penguin who does not have entirely the attacks that Cleo did, because I looked at my video, but is very reminiscent of Cleo. And so I'm expecting this to be very, very rough. Let's see, Richard says, I accept gifts of all denominations and faiths. Hashtag Writer Life. Indeed, indeed I do. I do have a Ko-fi, K-O-F-I, if anybody wanted to gift me anything. But it's not necessary. I just mentioned it because sometimes people ask. And again, sorry if you hear the kid. He kind of comes with the territory. Alright, so I died a few times to this thing already. I'm thinking that my strategy is going to be to hang out in the center of the room again, which is pretty much how I handled Cleo, because you need the time to react to the different attacks, or you need the room and the time to react, and the middle kind of gives you a little bit of both. But I don't know. I don't know how this is going to go. I don't know how many attacks this thing has. I don't know what the tells might be, because with Cleo, at least you could tell based on the color that she changed. You could tell what her attack was going to be, but there's no colors in this. And I saw an interview with Sivak, who created these games, and he had commented that the color mechanic was a little bit tricky because apparently, some people are colorblind, so that caused some issues. Pro tip: hit a lot and don't die. Oh, thanks, Richard. I think that's what I've been doing wrong all this time. Resergam says, I spent the first night of Hanukkah packing up backer perks for shipping. Oh, I just got a notification, so I'm very, very excited about that. Tonight's celebrating that I managed to ship them all today. Yeah, I got a notification. I'm really looking forward to that. Okay, here we go. We're gonna do what we can here. Okay. Oh. I shouldn't have jumped there. Hey, Adam. You checked the Twitter at the right time. Welcome. I hope you had a nice Thanksgiving. I enjoyed your photos of the Thai version of Thanksgiving. This is a guy who lost a match to my co-host in my own stream today. I missed your stream. I forgot. I was actually working. I was busy. I saw a little bit of a Mega Aces stream. He was playing Miracle of Arumana. Miracle of Arumana, which looks a very challenging game. I don't know if he beat it or not. I should probably have a pen in case I get a new pen. Well, we'll see. We'll see if we get there. We had way too much food, so I guess we did Thanksgiving correctly. Yeah, we overdid it, and we actually had 2 Thanksgivings because we did Thanksgiving and then we did a Friendsgiving. Both times we overate. Second time not as much as the first time, but there's still a lot. All right, so let's just go in the middle here. Oh, man, maybe that's not gonna work. The middle's not close enough. The middle's too close. Okay, I think that there are. I think I've seen 3 attacks so far. I don't know. Jeez. Wow. Okay, I don't think this method is gonna work. Okay. Ow. Buckle in, folks. It's gonna be a long night. I can't really tell what the attack's gonna be here. Made all the tacos Saturday. The melting ice caps are Sea King Revenge. Excellent. Oh, good lord. Okay. So icicles drop down. Okay. It wasn't too bad. Okay. Hopefully the audio and visuals are sounding okay on your end. Let me know if there are any problems, but I haven't changed any settings since last time. So I'm hoping. Good grief. Oh my gosh, what? Oh, what? Turned green though, that's a good sign, right? So we agree this boss is off-owl? Yes, it is off-owl. Off-owl. That's a bit of a stretch there, but okay. We got him green, though. That was pretty nice. Ah, okay, I needed to move. All right, okay, that's some progress there. It's a slippery floor here. It's rough. Oh, okay. Don't. I love that weird sound it makes. Audio is perfect. Thank you, sir. We did get him to turn green. Oh, okay. Misjudged that one. Omega Ace Gaming is here. Hello, sir. Hello. Got to stay cool and frosty. Omega Ace is here. Hey, Omega, how did you do in Miracle of Automata? Oh, crap. Hey, Lit, you're back. I said hello before, but you may not have been here when I said hello. So hello again to you. Oh. Netflix has become a goldmine of Korean cinema. I finished Squid Games and Sweet Home and working on Kingdom. Yeah, I need to... So I haven't really seen Kingdom, and I haven't seen Sweet Home yet, but I've been hearing about Kingdom for a long time. And I just saw a trailer for, like, a space station thing that's coming out on December 24th. So I even though I'm half Korean, I haven't really watched a lot of Korean cinema. But I'm going to remedy that pretty soon. Okay. For a second there, I thought you were the penguin. I wish I was the penguin. I made it to stage 5. Only one more stage after that. I felt myself getting better and better. Hoping to finish it next time. You were doing pretty amazing. That's and I definitely picked up some tips. So whenever I do play that game, I'm already armed and forewarned with some good strategies. And does that game have a save? I guess because it's on the Famicom Disk System. So were you able to save where you were going, or where you left off rather? Is that got unlimited continues? I hope. All right, I'm gonna. Oh, I'm really doing poorly there. Cool. Well, give me 1 second here. Make another couple of attempts here. Grappling hook reminded me. Yeah, I was thinking about a lot of different games like Rygar, Bionic Commando. A little bit of like Bayou Billy. I was thinking about like Russian Attack a little bit. There's a lot of Konami DNA in that game. Oh, okay. Dang it. The catchphrase says, "Let's get dangerous." No save, limited continues. Okay. The game is short. Yeah, the game is short, I guess, once you figure out what you're doing. Because Omega is here, we have an opportunity to take a little break. So I've got a package that Omega Ace sent me, which is very generous. I don't even know what's in there, but I already know. I know a little bit of what's in there, but it's already very generous. But before that, I wanted to show this to Omega Ace, who I think will appreciate it. I don't know if you've heard of this game or if you've played this one, but I recently picked up this thing that you can't see because it's too bright. Oh gosh, that's not going to work at all, is it? There it is. Samurai Warriors 3. Samurai Warriors 3. Have you played this? It is a Wii game. It's not my usual kind of thing. I've played a little bit of Dynasty Warriors in the past, and I've played some Hyrule Warriors. I've got both of the games, but I picked this up for a very specific reason, and if you know this game, Omega Ace, then you might know why I picked it up. You actually inspired me to get it. But if you don't know, so Samurai Warriors 3, I picked it up because there's actually an entire stage. There's a character in an entire stage that's built around Murasame Castle. And when you and I were talking about Famicom games a while back, Famicom Disk System games a while back, I started looking into Murasame Castle, and then that kind of led me down the rabbit hole of seeing Samurai Warriors 3, and I was like, that sounds really cool. So I picked it up. It's a weird throwback. It's not even a Nintendo game, but it's a throwback to a Nintendo property, and you streamed Murasame recently, right? Yeah, and it was $8. And the disc is pretty clean. The case is kind of banged up, but the case is the game is pretty cool. So I haven't tried it yet, but I'll probably stream it at some point. So here's a box from Omega Ace Gaming. A little bit worse for wear. It was kind of sitting outside for a couple days. Murasame Zelda? Yeah, pretty much. I still have to play Murasame Castle. Omega Ace is kind of wanting me to, inspired me to get back into my Famicom Fridays, perhaps. I'm not sure what my streaming schedule is going to be like with Korra in the future, but I was enjoying this Famicom. $8 of 4 cups of coffee. Yeah, I was enjoying those Famicom streams, so I kind of want to get back to those at some point. All right, here we go. We've got some paper. Ah, this is cool. All right. I know what this one is, and I'm very excited about it. This is going to be what I wear on Wednesday. This is a Super Elote Brothers shirt. I always push this in the wrong direction. Super Elote Brothers, featuring Omega Ace and Mazen Power. It is Magaya Madness. So these are a bunch of in-jokes. If you follow Omega Ace's stream, Elotes and Magaya are some running gags. I really like the art on this, and obviously I'm a huge fan of Super Mario Brothers 2. And this is a beautiful blue color, and I just love it. So thank you so much, Omega Ace. I don't have, actually, this might actually be this is a medium? Wow. This might actually be my first, YouTube channel shirt, because I don't tend to buy them. I hate to say it. I don't tend to buy swag from channels. Mostly because I think I'd probably only really wear the swag on my own channel, but I'd probably wear this and field the questions in public. So that is super cool. Thank you so much, man. That playthrough of Lupin the Third sold me. Such an amazing property. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, man, there's a note in here, too. I should check out the note first. This is a Castlevania sticker, I think. Yeah. Cool. I don't think I'm going to read this whole thing on... I don't want to mess up the sticker. There we go. I don't think I'm going to read this on stream. It's 20 pages long, guys. This is a long letter. I'm kidding. Oh, man. Thank you. Well, I can read this. Do you mind if I read it? Hopefully you mind. Ooh, this new sticker for my laptop. Excellent. It's a Omega Ace sticker, so that's going to go right on my laptop. Hey, Wells. Darkwing Duck shirts are for showing off to the world, all other shirts are for streams. So, yeah, I'll give... I don't want to embarrass Omega Ace. He doesn't mind. Okay, so he says, hi, Ace admires vids. When I resumed college a few years back, I was hit by the sudden lifestyle change in a way that left me mentally exhausted. Around this time, I looked to YouTube to find streamers with a positive personality that could help reduce my stress before I went to bed to resume the grind. Your channel was among these, and I can't thank you enough for that. That's really sweet. They aren't much, but I hope you enjoy these gifts. Hunting them down was part of the fun for me, and the rest of the fun lies in watching you play them. I'm hoping when I'm financially able to, I can find other ways to support your channel, but for now, I will continue to spend time in your streams, enjoying your gameplay and the fun conversations with both you and the community. Your friend, Omega Ace Gaming. Thank you so much, man. That's really sweet. Yeah, I mean, we were coming from different places, but for me, the streaming, the following the YouTube channels, and then streaming and really becoming kind of part of this awesome community was what I was doing to kind of cope with the burnout of parenting and working and writing all the time. I needed something to do that wasn't related to any of those things, that was also it was relaxing, it was fun, and something that was just for me, and had nothing to do with making money or doing anything like that. And so that's kind of what the community's been for me, and it's been great because when I first started out, I think I only had about an hour a week to stream, and that's kind of why I set up the weekly NES streams, because I figured, okay, no matter how busy life gets, I can carve out an hour a week to play a video game and hang out with people. And that's where that came from. And of course, as my son got older and I had more free time and everything, expanded the stream, and I started doing multiple streams because I actually really enjoy streaming. So yeah. For a dude that doesn't celebrate Hanukkah, he sure got cooler gifts than me tonight. Oh man. That's true. So I got some cards in here. Ooh. Stargazer playing cards, bicycle cards. Very cool. You can never have too many decks of cards. Thank you. My son has been very into cards lately as well, although mostly he likes Uno. All right, so there are a couple of couple of bundles here that I believe are NES games, and I don't know what these are. He said they were like things that were on my list. Ah, nice. Casino Kid, very nice. That's actually really well timed because we just did Vegas Dreams, and I was lamenting the fact that it was not in fact Casino Kid. So thank you very much, and I will probably hold this one off until I loop around in alphanumeric to the beginning of the alphabet, but back to the beginning of the alphabet. But this is going to be at the head of the pack there. Pack, get it, cards, and now I get it. I get it. Casino Kid, cards. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. And you can't really see it too clearly, but Omega Ace's whole thing is cards. So it's all coming together, man. Like a dream. Casino Kid. Lol, Casino Kid. Like gaming says. And here's another one. Oh, wow. Very cool. Boulder Dash. Also on my list. Very, very cool. So actually that'll be B and then C probably. Excellent. I played like a little bit of this recently, just on like one of my multi-carts because I was curious about it, and I definitely wanted to pick it up. Such a simple but fun game. I used to not be into arcade games too much, like the arcade style games, and then I've started playing them again. Thank you so much. Flawless joke. Thank you so much, Boulder Dash and Casino Kid. So yeah, these are going to be like right at the top of the next loop of NES Alphanumeric, unless I start them sooner, which is entirely possible. These are beautiful. These are in beautiful condition. You know, people often comment like, "Oh, the game is pristine, like it looks like it hasn't been played." And I'm like, "Well, what do you think people do to their games? Like, why would their games be all beat up?" But like, I took good care of my games, so they all look great. But they're also not in circulation. So I've come to appreciate games that are really in good shape, and these are really very nice. Thank you kindly, Omega Ace. Thank you. And of course, you all, if you are not already following Omega Ace, you absolutely should be. And I can very easily pull up his channel here so we can share the love. Yeah, it's a really wonderful community. We were always sending each other things. I actually have a couple of gifts I need to send out to some channels soon. It's just a matter of, getting myself into gear to do it. I should have set up some kind of auto thingy in here. There we go. If you're not following Omega Ace Gaming, please follow his channel. Peak Chill Entertainment. Grainy Logic. Serial killers have an affinity for using cars as well. What? Okay. Yeah, thank you kindly, Omega Ace. These are wonderful. Been holding on to the notes that I get when people send me stuff. Yeah, thank you. All right, I've got 2 cats in here, so we'll see how that goes. Now I have to go back to finding this boss. So, and thank you for the momentary reprieve. All right, here we go. All right. That was very worth the wait. And it's always nice to add some games to my collection. I haven't been actively picking games up lately because we were moving, and oh gosh. Oh, okay. And it was weird, like having my games all in boxes and kind of out of sight made me less inclined to get more of them. But I've started unpacking them and putting them on some shelves in really like not in alphabetical order. Oops. So this doesn't seem too bad compared to Cleo, but I definitely need to get the hang of this. Yeah, the ice doesn't help. Now that he's been filled with nondescript seasonal spirit, it's time to beat a penguin to death. Yeah, that's true. It's a well-timed gift for the holidays. Although you never really need an excuse to send a gift. Oopsie. I do have one other thing I wanted to send to Omega Ace, but I couldn't dig it out before I moved, and I need to unpack the box that I think it's in before I can send it. So there's probably more stuff heading your way. Channel your inner Mario 64 penguin killer. You know, I'm not even sure if I've gotten to that part of Mario 64. I never finished the game, but I recently popped the cartridge back in to make sure it was still working on my N64. I think I'm going to try to finish the game just for completion's sake. I have about 42 stars, and I left off. I had not been enjoying. Whoopsie! I had not been enjoying Mario 64 as much as I thought I would back in the day because it felt like work, if that makes sense. It felt like work to try to track down all the different and to go into each level like 3 or 4 times to find another star just didn't fill me with a lot of joy. So I didn't really finish it, but I would like to. I think just to say that I did. Okay, move out of the way of the icicles. Hey, Victory Leo, welcome back. Good shower. You missed our unboxing. Omega Ace sent me some lovely gifts, including a T-shirt of his channel, a deck of cards, Casino Kid for my NES collection, and Boulder Dash for same. Blah. As long as he doesn't do that like death dive at me, I might be able to make it. I honestly never enjoyed Mario 64. It was cool to show off what the 64 could do, though. Yeah. Well, says, I can't believe I know someone who's beaten Battle Kid but hasn't beaten Mario 64. Different kind of hard, I think, Wells. Yeah. I mean, and it wasn't for lack of... It wasn't because of the challenge. Although, at the time that I was playing it, it probably was a little too hard for me. I've had trouble adjusting to 3D Mario in 3D games in general. But since playing like Super Mario Galaxy, Galaxy 2, I've gotten better at it. So I probably also had a bit of a learning curve back in the day. Plus, I really hated the N64 controller. Oh, all right. We can do this. Some of this is a bit of luck as well, just because of the RNG, like the randomness of the game. If I get the right lineup of attacks, which is kind of how I ended up beating Cleo. You need like the right string of attacks that you can sustain, dodging and firing. Be kind, rewind. I can rewatch. The Sleep and Slide of Slaughter, yeah. Adam says, I like collectible mechanics, but only to a point, and that point sometimes varies with my emotions and what other games I could be playing instead. Yeah. Early 3D platforming was an exercise in frustration rather again. Yeah. Well says, I recently bought an Oculus Rift. You don't like 3D games on a TV, you'll really hate VR. So we have an Oculus Rift. Corey and I got it last year, and I have not actually played it, although I did play it at Ben's house, my friend Ben's house, and I did really well at... what's it called? Like the Space Invaders one. I just blanked out on the title of it. But I did really well at that, and I enjoyed it. So I will play some of these games in VR. But I haven't. I think mostly I just haven't had time to play it, especially compared to like the other things I could be playing. The odd-shaped N64 controller hurt my hand a lot. Love the meme where aliens find the N64 controller and assume humans had 3 arms. I've seen the 3 arms part, but I hadn't seen the aliens meme part of that. It says some of the fixed camera angles in older games just make the game difficult. I remember in games like Rygar on PS2 and Lords of Shadow on 360, camera is a bit of an issue. Yeah, it's not Galaga. It's what's it called? Whoops. Okay. I have Rygar on PS2. Still haven't tried it though. Oculus. Yeah, I have the Oculus Rift 2. Oh, they kicked you off of Facebook. Yeah, we have a separate account. I have a second Facebook account, sort of thing. Okay, hold on a second. I need to open the door for my cat, who's trying to get out. She's gonna have to wait a second. Okay, well, not that long. All right, go on. See ya. playing Rygar on NES, which I ended up really enjoying, and has inspired me to play more. Man, what's that game called? It's like... I'll have to look it up now. Because I meant to buy it, because I don't have a copy of it yet. It's not VR Invaders, it's... I think it's like Shield something training? Space something training? Space Pirate Trainer. That's what it is. Space Pirate Trainer. Yeah. So that was a fun game. The irony of the Penguin being the easiest Mega Man X boss. I haven't even played Mega Man X enough yet to have gotten to that point. Yeah, exactly, right, Wells? So you have to still use your own identity, but I have a second account because I had to set one up for work. So they wanted me to have to manage our Facebook account, social media stuff, but they didn't want me to use my personal account for it. Whoops. So that's what I've been using for the... At least that's what I used to sign up for, but I haven't even tried playing anything on it yet. But Space Pirate Trainer, yeah, it's a good one. Alright, this doesn't seem so bad. Still gonna take a bit of doing. Okay. I had ordered Super Hot for Cora. Whoops. But I sent it to her and she never claimed it, so it got refunded to me twice. So I've held off on it and I'll have to get it for another time. I forget what other game we had on there. There's a lot of cool games on there. I'm not sure how many of them I'm gonna want to play, but Space Pirate Trainer is definitely fun. What? Oh, okay. Play plenty of Metroid games. I always wonder what it'd be like to play as the Space Pirates. Trying to think of a fishy penguin pun, but they all make me flipper out. Oh. Facebook is cracking down on dummy accounts. Well, I think they were saying that they were going to do something to make it so you did not have that requirement. They just haven't implemented it yet, I'm pretty sure. But it's a stupid requirement. Oh, did you get one of those things for your birthday, Wells? VR makes me violently ill, but I like the tech. This one, oops. I don't know if you've tried the Oculus Rift 2, but they've improved the technology such that I believe it cuts down on a lot of the nausea that people were experiencing. Facebook is great for cat pictures and election tampering. Hey, Vlad. Sorry, I'm in the middle of a stressful battle here. Okay. Managed to catch me live for once. Good luck with Not Cleo. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. How are you doing? Not Cleo. So far, I think it's probably easier than Cleo, but, I mean, not so you'd notice because I'm still dying a lot. Hey, GMC. Looks like you're making good progress. Don't think you've seen this part of the game yet. Yeah, this is going to be the whole stream probably. And unfortunately, once again, I know we're up against Geeks with Cash's podcast with Mr. Matthews and the folks who I always forget. I forget the third person because I know I subscribe to them, but I haven't seen much of their content yet. But they seem cool in the podcast. All right. Yeah, we're past the halfway point of this game, I think. Not counting the Gauntlet of Evil, if there's going to be one. Oh, okay. So he raises his arms, and he's going to throw the spikes. I don't know how to tell when he's going to dive, though. What will happen first? You beating this boss or me spotting an Xbox One X on store shelves? I'm probably going to beat this boss first. He looks up when he goes down to dive. Oh, okay. Thanks, Vlad. Got stuck on Bobo's big adventure. The balloon fight level is tough. And looks down when he jumps up. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, it doesn't really make sense, but those are good tells. Thank you. Balloon fight level is tough. Oh, in a Bobo's Big Adventure. I was like, what are you talking about? There's no balloon fight level in this. Yep, you're right. Looks up when he's going to do that. Okay. That is a good tell. I should have noticed that. And he waved his arms when he was going to throw the spikes, right? Oh, okay. I did see him move his head. Okay. Oh. The waddling nightmare, Sir Penguin. Yeah, I've only seen Omega Ace stream Bobo's Big Adventure. It looks fun. Oof. Okay. So he'll throw it at your location, your current location, so I need to wait before I jump up like that. Oh. Why do I keep doing that? Oh. Ice is not fun. Yeah, I need to add more of my games to Game Eye as well, Omega Ace. Maybe as I unpack them and organize them on our shelves. Oh. I was expecting the ice there for some reason. Oh, no. This penguin is some sort of king of kings, an emperor penguin, if you will. I always get debated by those tells. I seem to look down and think, jump the dive. Yeah. Yeah, it's not so much on the site, it's on an app on my phone. The NES games are essential to the list because I've got so many of them that I need to know like what I have and kind of organize like what I'm looking for. The other ones, I have a better idea of what I have, but it would be helpful to have them listed. I think I just need to. Some of them you can actually like scan the case or something to get them entered. Oh. It's like running to the side. Maybe I should jump over there. Because I can't get over there fast enough. Oh, that totally messed up my timing. Okay. I needed to jump over him. Helps when I'm out retro game shopping. Reduces the likelihood of buying a game twice by mistake, indeed. Plot twist, a penguin is actually just trying to defend its home from the evil player. Well, yeah, of course. Happy Feet the boss. Oh, I couldn't stop in time because of the ice. Mr. Popper's Penguin's the Boss. I love that book. Oh, the ice. If it weren't for the ice, I would have dodged that icicle. Didn't move enough. Hey, Jim. I'm going okay. Going okay. Vlad gave me a tip about the boss, so that's helpful. And we're making a little bit of progress here. Very slowly. Ow. I think I need to clear. I really need to be on the other side of the room from this thing. That's the big distinction between this thing and Cleo. Cleo, you needed to be in the middle of the room for the most part. Just like Cleo, there are definitely some RNG leading to much easier attempts than others. Yep. The worst is when he corners you with a quick jump and then murders you with snowballs. Yes. Yes, exactly. Like Cleo, I just needed to have the right lineup of moves to... Oh, that was close. Can't wait to see what Jim got. Omega sent me some lovely things. Hey, Hugo. How are you doing? Yeah, that is Cleo. I think it might be a, it might just be a statue, or I don't think it's actually her, like frozen. I think it might be like a monument or something. I mean, it could be her, I suppose, but... I think it's a reference to the fact that people thought she was a penguin in the first game, and now we're fighting an actual penguin, and it's kind of reminiscent of Cleo, although the attacks are not as bad. Oh, I couldn't move because of the ice. I was stuck. Hey, Jameson. Penguin's a jerk. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it could be, you know. I thought I blew her up, you know. What? What? wasn't looking at the penguin. Oh, hey, Retro Gamer for Life. This is a safe place for retro gaming enthusiasts if you are sincere and genuine in your interactions with us. Yeah, I think I saw you earlier in Omega Ace's stream, so you know, you're welcome to hang out here, and we're very happy to have you here. But your comments comparing games to Mario are probably not going to be well received. But yes, this is a great place for retro gaming enthusiasts who truly want to celebrate retro gaming and be part of a fun, wholesome, supportive community. Halo 3, that actually probably is retro, right? When did that come out? No, this is not very Mario-like at all. It's probably more akin to a Mega Man game. Platforming does not a Mario game make. Whoops. Oh boy. Oh. Bummer. Oops. I like that one of my power-ups looks like spinach. At least on this CRT it does. Whoa, that didn't go well. Gris is totally a Mario game. Yeah, exactly. You're absolutely right, Wells. Yeah, Gris is beautiful. I wasn't prepared for that. Oh, why did you go that way? Penguin? Yeah, this game does have good colors. Especially in this stage because it's multicolored. Also probably a reference to Cleo the Colormancer. Gris has amazing colors actually, so that is something that these two games have in common. Yeah, thanks Richard. Yeah, we're sort of getting there, I suppose. If he hadn't moved where I wasn't expecting him to. Yeah, we got him to green. It's probably pink or red is going to be next, I would think. I saw him move his head. I wasn't expecting 3 icicles. Oh yeah, Splatterhouse is a tough game. Has anybody seen 8-Bit Christmas yet? Actually, I really want to see that. Oh! I don't know what was going on there. Yeah, this randomness is really, really tough. You saw it with the folks, it was okay? Okay, that didn't work. Haven't seen 8-Bit Christmas, I've heard good things. Why did he smite him? Haven't seen 8-bit crit law guy admitted to visiting my stream. Yeah. No, this guy's been trolling a bunch of channels. Seemingly has unlimited time to mess around. He was in Omega Ace's channel earlier today, kind of playing the victim, because the mods were very, very touchy. And I'm happy to give folks a chance, but if you're coming here to play the fool, you're thinking that you're going to make the rest of us into fools, then we will not suffer you kindly. But it's too bad, because this actually really is a great community, and you'll have a much better time hanging out with us in a very sincere way. Oh. Hey, Fett, haven't seen you in a while. How are you doing? I hope you are well. Oh. Come here to play the fool all the time. It's the only rule I know. Well. I do feel bad because one time a friend of mine showed up in the stream and he was kind of being rude to me, but in a playful way, and it was okay because I actually know him. He's like a good friend of mine in real life, and you know, he was just having fun and didn't offend me at all. But the mods banned him anyway, so that I felt bad. But you know, it's hard to. So folks, you can give Wells a little bit of slack if he seems to be stepping out of line, because we go way back. Oh. Yeah. All right. Thanks. Thanks, Mounds. A Carl. Yeah, exactly, Richard. Like a Carl. Yeah, he seemed casual, but you know, now he's being a jerk. So. Yeah. And I don't know. I don't get it, honestly. What drives this person to do this? Whoopsie. Oh. Totally don't have momentum in the corner there. Oh man, that seemed like it was going to be a good run. What have you been missing? Oh, just some boss fighting. Hey, good night, Wells. Battle 2 makes you sleepy. Radishes are extremely mediocre. All right, that looked like it was going to be a good run, and then it wasn't. Yeah, we've been having a troll problem. But again, I don't really know like what the point is. Like, it's not going to make me angry. It's a mild distraction at worst. Just keeps my mods busy, you know? Yeah, exactly, Richard. This penguin's the problem tonight, not the troll. The only troll here is Sivak. What a waste of effort. Trolling is pointless. And trolling Eugene is extra dumb. Thanks, Rich. Thanks, Rizergam. Mentioned being in the center of the room. For Cleo earlier, I preferred being at the edge of the room when I was doing it. No, I had to be in the center for the most part. I mean, I would be in the edge in certain areas, certain attacks, but for the most part, I was kind of hanging out near the middle. I needed to run under him. Oh yeah, gotcha, Vlad, yeah. Yeah, I tried it both ways, Vlad, and being on the side of the room didn't work for me. But it also took me a real long time to beat her, so many deaths. Oh, I hate it when he does that. Chopin was the most chill, my first gaming boss I beat by myself. Oopsie. Yeah, distracted by the chat. Yeah, spamming doesn't equate to innocence, exactly. All I'm doing is harassing people and posting inane comments over and over. Oh, is that how you found me? I think I remember you mentioning that at some point. That's awesome. Oh man. Yeah, it was a fun video to put together. Had to process my feelings somehow, you know. Yeah, I've seen folks implementing like subscriber-only comments, which is kind of a bummer when you have to do that, but also it doesn't necessarily work because this guy or girl has been, you know, subscribing to channels as well. And then there's like the slow chat, which is kind of a bummer too, because it makes it harder to have a conversation with people. So hopefully whoever it is will just lose interest. When did I claim to be nice? False advertising? I asked them to spam in all caps, makes their messages easy to identify. I think that's how I met Eugene, as well as posting my progress on our NES and the Cleo video, yeah. Yes. I've actually, I know Reddit has a bad reputation, but I've really enjoyed the NES community on there for the most part. It was a great way to kind of dip my toes back into this hobby. Nuts. And I think predated the YouTube a bit for me as well. So I was learning about how to fix a broken NES and stuff like that. Reddit is so big, of course, it's going to have some bad spots. Yeah. It's just overall, it has a negative reputation, which I think is still deserved. I mean, there's also even in the better community. Why did I try to do that? Even the better communities, there's people who don't function well, but the communities are pretty good at moderating themselves. Just like this one. Wow. TV blocks the spam messages, so I only see those spam walls on my phone. Oh. Yeah, I think before they get blocked before they show up on the stream. Or I didn't know that your TV could do that. New color. No! So close! Actually, I don't know how close I was, but that was definitely better. Yep. Yeah, he does have a tell. Vlad tipped me off that when he's going to dive, he looks up, and when he's going to jump, he looks down, which is helpful. But sometimes he transitions between his attacks so quickly that it's too hard to really respond. Wow, I didn't know he was going to jump all the way across the room like that. Good attempt, thank you. Orange. Is he orange? I don't... It's kind of pinkish on my screen, but I think my stream is doing some weird things to the color in some games. He looked more like pinkish red to me. I have a harder time doing that from the other side of the room. Salmon. Looked pink. Oh. For some reason that made me think of like salmon Belmont. I don't know what kind of a fish that would be, but we know Belmonts can't swim anyway, so salmon Belmont would probably drown, I guess. Would be ironic. Oops. Whoa, that was close. Oh, okay. Did Satan himself develop this game? No, he goes by the name Sivak. Satan would be too obvious. Although I don't think anybody's ever seen Sivak and Satan in the room at the same time. Okay. Salmon Beaumont, a whipperfish. Alright, I feel like we're getting there. Whoa, that was really close. I'm like dodging the shots so I can't see what the penguin is doing. Only swims in holy water. Really interesting thing about color I learned a long while back. Something about the more words you use to describe colors, the better you are at noticing small differences in color too. That's interesting. The worst thing is when you can see I'm reacting to something, but I'm like a split second too late. This is taking a while. This is the winning run. Nope, that was not the winning run. But thank you, I appreciate the vote of confidence. I think we're getting close. We're getting close. One thing is to not panic. I need to figure out why I keep doing that. Don't panic. Thank you guys for your help. Depends on who you're betting on. Whew. Thank you guys. Man, my heart's going. My heart's going. I'm gonna go save. Go save. Go back to Antarctica, jerk beak. Woo! Whew. Thank you guys. That was a really helpful tip that Vlad Theater gave me. I appreciate that very much. Man, alright. Well, let's move on. I suspect I'm gonna get like a double jump, maybe? Oh, yes. Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna go save again. Oh, I guess I don't need to. Actually, I probably need to double back anyway, right? Saved before I put my code down. Going to stuff them with peppers and have a lovely brunch. Alrighty. The penguin, the old double password. Yeah, penguin gave you flight powers. Touche, Richard, touche. Alright, 11:30. I got a little bit of time to explore a little bit more. I've got a reach story tonight for my writing group. That took way less time than Cleo. Indeed, it did. Well, the fewer attacks, once Vlad pointed out, easier to tell. Yeah, it's definitely easier. The only time you can ask a question, I wonder what penguin tastes like, and no one would be offended. I mean, I can go back up there now if I wanted to. Let's see what's over here. Because actually, what's my next objective? Oh my god, gotta go all the way up there. I guess I could go up to E and then go up to D. Let's see what's over here. Penguins would taste like chicken and mercury. Ooh. Gross. Weird to have like rooms like this. Oh, yeah. Okay. Where am I going? Am I going to B? Is that where it's leading me? To B? I guess that's closer than E, right? Okay. So if I go to B, then I can teleport to D? Hmm. I'm not sure which way I'm supposed to go now. Should go back up to check while you're here. Yeah, I guess I could do that. This area's so far out of the way. Oh, good point. Okay. I'll take that for what it's worth. Yeah, you're right. I may not come back here. Isn't this where I came from? Oh, right. I didn't do this. Oh, thank you. Oh, God. What? Eh? That's not good. Well, yeah, thanks for pointing me back in the right direction, Vlad. I forgot that there was an area that I hadn't been able to traverse before. What the? Oh, okay, hold on. What? 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 Okay, because I took two hits there. I have to hit them in the right order that they flash in. Oh crap. Okay. You had to spend a long time looping back here. Oh man. Thank you. I appreciate that. I almost went out. Well, I guess I could have backtracked to my old password if I eventually realized it, but I appreciate that very much. Obtained a shard of Erexium, 2 of 7 found. I mean, I don't know what those are for, but okay. That was fun. It's a nice little challenge. Triple password. You were frozen today. Why today? It's interesting to see like what the password changes. Like one letter changed. Secret collect. Yeah, I don't know what those things are for, but I'm sure they're helpful. I should have been looking for that. Because what room is that in? I wonder if you get stuck in there again if you walk all the way in. Okay, yeah, it's just this like little side room. I wish there was a way to see where you've been. Alright, we'll go back the other way now. Without spoiling anything, once you get far enough, the game is pretty explicit about it. The Erexium is for an endgame thing. Okay. They let you play as the penguin? Yeah, I appreciate that. I don't mind too many spoilers on this, I guess, because I because a lot of it is really like the implementation of things. So the spoilers, you know, I like to have the opportunity to figure stuff out for myself. But the spoilers also, like, admittedly save me time. Like, I'm for the most part, I suspect that I will either figure it out on my own, given enough time, or I won't figure it out, and eventually I will need to look up the information or ask somebody for help. So either way, you're saving me the time, and I still have to do the thing myself. That said, I just played through Lizard's NES homebrew game over the weekend, and it is a really mystifying game that I really did not want to be spoiled on. I really wanted to figure it out, because for that game, I think that getting lost and discovering things and figuring things out is the whole point of the game, and I don't think that's the case in this. So, interested in showing off multiple endings. Highly recommend doing the end without all of them first. Yeah, ruining all that deep lore. Probably I won't be doing multiple endings. I finished the first game and I was just completely spent after that and had no interest in playing Battle Kit again anytime soon, and indeed held off on Battle Kit 2 for a long time. And you know, I didn't even do, I think, like the bonus stages that you could do, the bonus areas, which I can always come to another time, I suppose. But yeah, the game is so taxing that once I'm done with it, I'm just kind of like, I need to go, I need to get out of there. Which leaves a boss that I have the most trouble with. I would say I had the most trouble with the rabbit, actually. Only because I had a really hard time figuring out when I could run under it. So it was almost random, like whether or not I made it past the rabbit. And then it was easy because I was able to defeat him very, very easily, because I had the right power up. But that one was the most challenging one, I think. I didn't have too much trouble with the other ones, for the most part. Yeah. Yeah, it was a really good game, though. I enjoyed it a lot. How about you, Jim? Which one did you have the most trouble with? Yeah, bonus punishments, right? Beat game, go to gun range, shoot game, drink tea. No, I don't want to get rid of my games. Okay. But if I were to play the first Battle Kit again, I'd probably play the Famicom version that I have. The Cat King's the worst. I struggle. I didn't have too much trouble with him because I knew what I had to do, and it was just a matter of like implementing it. I had a little bit of trouble. I had trouble in the surfing stage because I ran through it multiple times before I realized that I could jump. And then it wasn't too bad, and also like everything was easy to memorize, so it wasn't that hard, but it took me longer than it should have for me to finish it. Passing out, gotta hit the hay. Thanks so much for hanging out, Resurgam. Hope you get some good rest. The Cat King was probably one of the hardest ones to find for me, and felt like I lucked into it, but that area was a nightmare, because that's where I left off in my stream when I first played it, and then I didn't come back to the game for the longest time. There's an ending for getting 0 or Axiom, which is pretty funny considering they put the first one directly in your path. It's basically a wow are you trying sort of goofy ending. That's funny. Alright, so now I need to jump. Here's another save room. Keep writing down my passwords. I know, I think what Slet said, why don't you just take a picture of the passwords? And I do that for a lot of games. But I actually feel like a nice sense of accomplishment with this game. And so writing down the passwords, I'm sort of like a log of my progress, Just like the stream, I guess. May you dream of s'mores. Oh boy, okay. Well, we'll see how far we get tonight. I don't know what, I'm heading over to B. Those two rooms together look like BS, though, right? Back to B. Oh, this thing again. I'm just gonna kill him. Oh no! Nice. You earned those codes. I once had a moment where I wrote down the password and then took a picture of the post-it note. That's amazing, Omega Ace. Most of this game is BS. Yep. The design of the mining pick enemies, yeah. They look like, they remind me of Mega Man characters. Take pictures of codes. Too many bad memories of being unable to read my own writing as a kid. It really depends. Depends on how complicated the password is, I think. Oops. Totally screwed that one up. Mega Man codes were the worst, stupid, massive grid. They were pretty bad, but what I did with it when I was a kid, I have this someplace, and I took a picture of it. I made like a cardboard, I had like a cardboard square and a piece of paper I glued onto it, and then I drew the grid in pen, and I would use a pencil to mark the blue and the red dots, so I could keep erasing them and keep the grid and just like keep changing the things. I did the same thing with the passwords in Castlevania 3. So I didn't have to keep drawing like grids like that. The way the picks block shots and fall down when they hit a wall. Yeah, that's true. Pretty neat. But yeah, you're right, and not just the character designs. I mean, there really are some great... Whoa. There really are some great foes in this game. I feel a great sense of relief that we were at least able to defeat that penguin boss in one stream, because I really was dreading it. I just had such a tough time with Cleo. It's rough when you go multiple streams and you don't make like a lot of progress. Whoopsie. But we're getting there. We've got one more boss to head to. Whoopsie. I'm saying whoopsie a lot tonight. Oh no. And then I know there's a Gauntlet of Evil somewhere, which is probably optional. I'll probably try to do it, even though that kind of almost destroyed me in the first game. I almost gave up on the Gauntlet of Evil, and I finally managed to do it in like off stream, and that may end up being another off stream thing for me. There were just too many complicated rooms to get through. Oh, why did I jump over there? Okay. Well designed, sadomasochism. The minor guys remind me of an FF character, got the black mage look going. Yep. Viking class from FF3, if anyone's played that one. As brutal as Battle Kid series is, I feel like it isn't as ridiculous as the game that inspired it. Yeah, and actually, I was looking at an interview with Sivek, and I think he said he never finished I Want to Be the Guy. Which is kind of funny. I mean, this is a hard game on normal mode. On normal mode, I think that it's fair for the most part, except for that one boss. That one boss was really bad. You know the one. The Ivan boss was really bad because that was just. I feel like it's just too much of a barrier to people. If you don't use a turbo controller, or you cannot physically fire off the number of shots you need while dodging in order to defeat that thing, then you're just not going to do it. And that boss almost destroyed me too. Like, I think that boss is unfair. Especially if you're so early in the game, you know? Am I going left? Yeah, I'm going left. The machine with the spikes? Yeah. Ivan, yeah. He had the spikes and the ghosts and the ice walls and the slippery floor. Terrible, just terrible. Yeah, a bigger hitbox for sure. Yeah, he's your wall. You can do it. You can do it, especially if you use a turbo controller. But I didn't want to do a turbo controller thing. But why? He was really bad. Like. And I struggled with him a lot, like, off-stream. Did I beat him on stream? I played it off-stream quite a bit in order to practice, and it was just so hard, and Cora was watching me play it, and my fingers kept hurting after fighting him for hours. Ivan's the hardest one, and the end boss of Battle Kid. So Cleo, the first game, Cleo, and then the final boss was really hard. That took me like 4 hours on stream to beat it. Combination hit so many shots plus max jump height that makes it awful. Exactly, Vlad Theater. You need to fire like 2 or 3 shots at the height of your jump, and it's very difficult to do that. Yeah, it was tough. Gotta call it a night. Saw a flightless bird go up to heaven, and that will do it for tonight. Thanks, Richard, and I will not be streaming for too much longer myself, I think. Battle Mech was crazy hard, too. Yeah. Good to see you, Richard. And, oh god, I don't like this thing. Okay. It's not even the hardest thing in here. Alright, that wasn't so bad. That was not so bad. Yeah, I'm not going to be up for too much longer. I mean, I'm not going to be streaming for too much longer because I need to read a story for tomorrow's meeting. I'm actually feeling pretty drained after that fight. Super Mech, whatever they call the final boss. Yeah, it was that was a tough one. That took me forever. And by forever, I mean 4 hours. So we're going to E, D. We're going to D. D? Okay. Maybe I can just get up to that. We'll see how this goes. I don't know if I can go up that vertical thing. I think I have to, though. Unless I have to go all the way around. Which would be super, super evil. I'm going to try to go left and up and see if they'll let me do it. My forever was 2+ hours of beating my head against the wall before everything finally fell into place. Yeah, and I don't think I would have done it if I hadn't gotten the double shot or whatever. From the Gauntlet of Evil, because I would have had to sustain that thing for twice as long. That was tough. Huh. Yeah, great. That wasn't too bad otherwise. What? Did it without the damage amp. Yeah, I don't know how you did that. 2 hours you did it? That's pretty impressive. Hey, Deviate! We must act now, sir. Annihilate, kill, kill. Really? Okay, can I go left and up? Huh. Oh, you can't go up there, you... Dang it. After this, are you going to NDR race with Ren? Right. Is he doing the golf tournament right now? Way back, taunting me. Taunting me. So I have to go all the way around. All the way around, because I have to go up and over and then down and then up and left and oh man. Four save points. Oh, is golf tomorrow? I thought it was today. Too many spikes for my taste. I couldn't play this honestly. I think you could. I think you could. Of course you have to loop around. Yeah, laugh it up, Jim. Honestly, I think this might be where we will end. I'm gonna play for a little bit longer just to kind of see what's out there. But it's midnight. Nice music. Is that a boss door? Oh no, is that a boss door? I know there are mini bosses, right? Holy cow, I didn't even notice that. What? What? Is that an actual boss or is that a mini boss? I gotta peek. I gotta peek. We'll see what's what here. I didn't even see that door there. I was just looking at the save point. I like the design of this area though. It looks really cool. I think it looks cooler on my CRT. But... Oh, okay. Story's happening. Helga. So, you've made it up here. I've been looking forward to this. Well, this should be easy. You little fine. This will be even sweeter now. Just seit Zeus Durban? It's one of my favorite fights in the game for sure. Ivan Mark II, Helga Mark II. Can I just play Casino Kid? Some Boulder Dash maybe? Maybe just cards? Okay. This is hitting some Clio buttons too. I wonder what this bust up. Blam! Wowzers! What? Okay, so that's like 3 attacks already. 3 different attacks. So I probably need to jump and like float down or something to dodge that. The penguin was just the warm-up. Say as far as game OSTs go, I've been loving Marky Mark's work on Viscera Fest. It's like you gotta jump before she shoots. Yeah. I mean, when she throws her hand out, I know she's gonna fire at me like that. Wow. This is a thing. Is that attack number 4 or 5? Yeah, I hit her. I hit her. Yeah. She didn't like that. So she starts bouncing. Okay. I need to look and see what her tells are. Flashing. Flashing is a pretty good indicator she's about to strike me. 4 attacks. Need to run at her when she starts bounding towards me. Okay. I'm not sure how to tell when she's about to jump at me yet. Oh, wow. She makes a little opening for you. Okay. I can't even get the boss music to play because she's killing me too fast. Wow, you get used to 2 things and they pull something new out of nowhere. The background for a room is something in kanji. Is it? Huh. It could be. A lot of background kanji throughout the game. Interesting. I only learned a little bit of hiragana back in the day. I don't really know kanji. Okay. Need to run back and forth there. Sivak does live in Japan now. It's true. Okay, if I'm in the middle, I can't jump like that. Okay, maybe I can't jump like that at all. I need to just jump in place to dodge her. Okay. Walls of energy are not always the same height either. Yeah. Right? Lots of tricks. Tricky tricks. I guess if she throws her hands up in the air, she's about to jump, right? I'm having a really tough time with that one. I need to rush at her when she jumps. Whoops. Okay, I need to jump. Alright. I just need to jump over her shots. I keep thinking I need to get back to the game, but Ivan, wow, this game is too much. Don't even know how you can tolerate it so calm. Okay. Starting to figure it out. I'm starting to put it together. Yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, isn't it all, like, kind of fun? Otherwise, why would we do this to ourselves? Oops. I was raging by the end of Battle Kit for sure. Yeah, exactly. It does make you feel good when you nail it. I mean, it's interesting because that Simon challenge that we just did, I mean, that's all pattern recognition, right? Memorizing the patterns. And that's what all these boss fights are. And then it's a matter of just, like, being able to respond to them. React in time and respond. the next boss. PTSD from that one. I'm sorry in advance. Oh no. But you said Ivan was harder, right? Oops. Alright, that's gonna be a shame. She's like, flame on. Boss reminds me of Sigma. Came to really like the Cleo fight in BK1 boss rush mode is it's fun to brush up on skills. Ivan is harder, yeah, the next boss is much more fair, but still really hard. Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's got to be some fun to this, or I probably really would just rage quit and walk away. But, or maybe not rage quit, but, you know, give it up. Seems more fair than, you know, Holy Diver. Oops. I've never done boss rush mode in apparently Lizard has boss rush mode too. Not jumping high enough up there. Hey, Uncharted Superfan 99. If that is your real name. Okay. Welcome back, troll. I think we'll go to 12:30 tonight. Close to the last boss, Arcade Pilot. Making some progress. I think we can see how far we are. Just about. Yeah, Dark Souls dude I recognize from the Aces stream. Really troll. Just go somewhere else. If you want to hang out and make some friends, then just be, you know, more straightforward. But if you're gonna troll, then kindly move on. How are you doing, Arcade Pilot? Okay. Yeah, they don't. By the way, Omega Ace, what controller were you using today on your stream? I noticed you were using, I'm assuming an 8-bit do, controller, because I saw the receiver in your AVS. I'm surprised that you're not using the best controller, the best NES controller ever made, which is what I'm currently using. Game would be cool if it had an online multiplayer versus mode. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. 8-bit do controller, yeah. Which one though? Like an NES one or like the SNES one? I just picked up a Genesis controller from them, a 2.4 gigahertz Genesis controller, because I caught an Amazon sale for $15. It was a $15 controller, and I just used like credit card points that I had, so I got it for free. And I'll use it on my Mister to play Genesis games. So now I have a TurboGrafx controller for like NES and TurboGrafx 16, and I'll have my Genesis controller for Genesis games, and I have the Super NES controller for pretty much everything else. And I have an arcade stick for arcade games. Sansui SS controller is second to none, indeed. Use a first-party NES pad. Oh, using the NES one. Yeah, I have it too. I have the N30 also. I haven't been using my wireless controllers on the NES because I'm literally sitting like 2 feet away from my NES, so it's not necessary. But I still use it. I still use my 8-bit controllers for the Mister sometimes. Computer for gamepad games. My Splatoon 2 Pro controller works quite well. Yeah, online multiplayer. You might be able to do something through an emulator. Oops, walked too far. Alright. What did I say, 12:30? We might have to continue this next week. You about to know. Metal Man for the burst attack. That's funny. I haven't gotten her to change colors yet. Hey, Sean Robinson. Just in time for a boss fight. I'll be here for a while. Congratulations, Sean, by the way, on your new role as social media overlord for Orange Island. Very cool. If you guys ever need a writer or an editor for anything, especially like I guess if you're getting to the manuals or whatever, let me know. Hit me up. I'm happy to help with like proofreading stuff and whatnot. I mean, I'm sure you have lots of writers helping out, but I was happy to help out the homebrew community. I'm very excited about Orange Island as well. Yeah, the N30 2.4G, yep. I've got that, and I have the old N30 controller, NES 30 controller, too. Been using 8-bit do for a while. I thought I'd be done streaming by now too, Michael. Actually, I was gonna stop around 12:30. Yeah, I've done a lot of sessions Arcade Pilot. It's gonna take a while. I was trying to figure out how many sessions it took me to do the first Battle Kid, but I had done a chunk of it off stream. I started playing it before I started streaming it, and it did take a fair number of streams to get through it. I want to say like 9 or 10 of them. So I feel like I'm on track. There are plans for a retail version of Orange Island. Kickstarter ended ages ago. I'm sure it'll be available on like everything. Steam, Switch, NES. Should be able to at least get an NES ROM for it, and hopefully somebody will be offering a cartridge after the fact. How are you doing, Michael? You know, I have a few other things happening. May have something fun for you very soon. Intriguing. Yeah, you know how to reach me. Yeah, we knocked out one boss tonight, Michael, and we traveled a very short distance, and now we have another boss, which I guess is a mini-boss. Orange Island is a new game, actually in development as, I guess it's primarily a PC game, and they're doing an NES port of it as well, so it's not primarily an NES homebrew game. But, so it'll be a PC game, and then there's an NES game as well. And it's kind of like a mix of a bunch of different genres, more than I even expected. But I saw Sean's tweet about it earlier today. And it has like platforming and action and RPG elements and shoot 'em up segments. And it just looks very ambitious and very pretty and very, very fun. And there's a demo. I think the demo's still available online. But I streamed the demo a while back, and I still have that in my channel if you're curious about it. It just looks, it reminds me a little bit of like Legacy of the Wizard. It looks really great. Yeah, I think okay progress. I think we could probably beat her tonight if we kept playing, but I think I'm gonna stop soon. Need the cartridge CIB. Yeah, I think I even got one of the. I got one of the deluxe cartridges or something. I wanted like a pink one or something like that. Yeah, good progress for this game. Yeah, 12 streams. But you know, each one has been about 2 to 3 hours long. It's not necessarily like super long streams. It's just take as long as it takes. I probably should just do a short jump over that one. You like Star Tropics? It's almost a shame that the boss here is so early too, because I love the music in the zone. We barely get to appreciate it. Yeah, it's true. I like this music too. Legacy of the Wizard in a recent video clip showed a boss fight that was reminiscent of Crystallis. Oh yeah, yeah. I haven't played Crystallis all the way through Crystallis yet. That's actually on my list of games to play soon. Soonish. Unless I do Metroid Dread. Whoops. Couldn't get away fast enough. Did it? I don't think I paid attention to that, Jim, but I mean, cool. Looks very ambitious. I'm of course most interested in the NES port. Like I kind of want to play that one first, but you know, I'll play the game however it comes out. I'm not sure what the most like quote authentic version of it's going to be. Have any of you guys gotten that Les Abbey de Mort game or whatever it's called for the NES yet? I was curious about it because I know there's a physical cartridge of it, and Jim actually mentioned it to me too. I started playing the Genesis port of it, and it seems fun. I don't know if I want to spend like $60 importing it. You know, but I did see that, I looked it up today, and I did see that Parasoft, who made the game, is planning to release it for free, like the ROM for free at some point, after some time has passed where it's being sold on a cartridge. So I'll get to play it at some point. It looks like fun. Again, I played some of another port of it. I like playing things on NES. Did Metroid Dread recently. Super cool game. Definitely a contender for the top 3. Some shmup sections in addition to the other genres peppered in it. I've seen Fantastiker? What? Still need to pre-order Witch and Whiz. It is still available. I may not get the physical cartridge for that. So I was kind of bummed because I ended up I bought it on bought the ROM because it didn't look like the game came with the ROM. So I was like, well, let me buy the ROM and then I'll probably end up getting the cartridge too. And then I saw that if you did buy the ROM, then eventually they added the ROM in for free. So I've already spent $10 on it that I didn't need to. But fine, I like supporting the developer. But I've been seeing stuff about the cartridges having issues playing, and I like puzzle platformers okay, but they're not like my main thing. So I may just have to, watch where my homebrew money goes. So I've already got the game for my EverDrive, and I played a little bit of it, and it seems cool. But I'm still on the fence about the physical cartridge, because I know Limited Run has had some issues with their cartridges of late. Yeah, they sent the ROM out already. Yeah, I didn't know they were going to do that, or I would have just probably pre-ordered the game and gotten the ROM. Oh well. I mean, I could give the ROM away, I suppose, if I got another one. I just kind of wish they'd announced they were going to do that ahead of time, because that factored into me buying the ROM separately. I also wanted to buy Awa's Legacy as a ROM, but I didn't want to spend a ton of money on that thumb drive physical digital thing that they did. Digical? Is that what they call it? Digical? Because it's supposed to be like physical and digital, so they call it Digital. I didn't want to buy that. I just wanted the ROM. Like, I bought the game, I bought the cartridge, and I just wanted the ROM as well, because I really like buying homebrews and you get the ROM for free, like with it. And they didn't do that. So I bought the cartridge because I like the game, and Brad Smith will always get my money. So not that thrilled about Limited Run either, but that seems like the only option on that one. Yeah, unless they make it available in some other way later on. It's the only option if you want the physical cartridge. And then there's also, like, it comes with the Phil Summers hand-drawn game guide, like he does the map, and I want that. But I don't want to buy the deluxe edition, so I don't know. It's getting a little bit out of hand with some of these physical releases. And there's so many homebrews coming out these days, I just cannot buy a physical cartridge of all of them. Because as much of a collector as I am, primarily, I just want the games to play them. Cracked a while back and got Dusk from Limited Run. Love the PC game, and the Switchboard is amazingly close to it, so nabs are on cart too. I was thinking about Dusk. It looked interesting. I've got to cut back on physical Switch games too. Like I had been buying a lot, and I have a lot from Limited Run, but I gotta stop. I've got so many games already accumulated, physical and digital, that there's also not really any reason for me to ever buy a game. But you know, I've just gotta start drawing the line more often. Yeah, 90's a little steep for the deluxe edition. Yeah, I think so. CIB because it's a fun game. Yeah, I think it is a fun game, and I like the box art. I kind of want to pick it up, and I may still. But I'm a little bit bothered that I bought the ROM already. My brother-in-law is still waiting on a vinyl he pre-ordered from Limited Run back in February. Wow. Yeah, they take a while. Oh, hey, Carla. How are you? They do take a while for some of their things, and I tend to not worry about it too much, but there's this element of, you know, I pick up a game when it comes out on Limited Run, and then by the time I get it, I'm not even sure if I still want to play it, or I'm not in the mood to play that game anymore. But at least most of those games, if I decided I wanted to sell them or give them away or whatever, they're not going to really drop in value for the most part. It's always a hard choice. Back it all, get a regular edition, get the extra special edition made from gold-plated latinum and unicorn leather. And you just got to chew, sleep, and food. Get up, go to work, do dad stuff, then game until 3 a.m. for 2 hours. Do it all again. It's science. Yeah, it's the science of sleep deprivation. I did do that, and I have done that, and I probably will do that again. And this is my one main vice, I suppose, or hobby. So I don't begrudge it too much, but it's definitely a concern. There's just so many things coming out. Like, I can't buy something just because it's a physical cartridge anymore, like for the NES. That's not. It's still special, but it's no longer quite as unique, I guess, as it was when I first started collecting homebrew games. And I generally have been prioritizing games that I think I'm going to want to replay a lot. And usually those are platformer games. Or I know the developer in some capacity, and I want to support their work. Sometimes I just like the box art. You know, it's an interesting assessment to make whether I'm going to pick up a physical of a cartridge or not. Sometimes it's how much faith I have in the game, based on what I've seen or heard, or who the developer is. Sometimes I want to support them and I'll buy the ROM, and that'll maybe be enough for me. I don't know that every game has to be on physical cartridge, but I know that most people want their games to be on physical cartridge because it's kind of like a dream come true, right? It's more real. Unicorn leather. Somebody said the magic words. Oops. Alright, I did say I would go till 12:30. It is now past 12:30 my time. Game looks... Hey, Doug. Looks tougher than a $2 steak. Oh, jeez. I didn't even see that. I was looking at the chat there. How are you doing? It's pretty challenging. I admit that, for sure. I think I can do this if I really, really focus on it and spend probably another half an hour or so on it. But, I may throw in the towel tonight. We already did one difficult boss tonight. This is kind of gravy. This might be where we start the next stream. next Monday. And don't forget, this Wednesday, I will be streaming Who Framed Roger Rabbit on the NES. Looking forward to it. Can't go wrong with LJN. I was able to test beta test Witch and Wiz, but the game was practically complete by that time, so it didn't really contribute anything. Yeah, I played the NES Dev competition version of it, and it was really good. I really liked it. But again, it's not. I'm not great at those kinds of puzzle games. So. Oh, something you might be interested in, Jim. I should have mentioned this to you sooner. If you're at all interested, and anyone else who is interested in homebrew games and whatnot, if you're interested in John Riggs' Yeah Yeah Beavis 2 homebrew game, it's actually already available on Mega Cat Studios' website. So I was following him on Instagram. He was posting on Instagram that if you wanted a copy of the game, you know, cartridge, loose cartridge or box, let him, you know, message him, because they'll go on sale later on, but he was willing to sell them directly. And while he was doing that, I also noticed that Mega Cat Studios was having a Black Friday sale, and I went to their website, and Yeah Yeah Beavis 2 was listed there. Now, they only seem to list it, at least the picture only seemed to depict a loose cart, so I don't know if it's a boxed copy of it. But the price was so much cheaper for the loose cart compared to what John was offering, and also compared to the boxed copy, that I ended up just like going for it. So I ordered it. I don't know if I'm gonna like it. I haven't seen anything really about it. I haven't seen much gameplay footage of it. It seems to be an arcade game, but I like John very much. He's a good guy, and I would probably count him as much a friend as anyone on the internet could be, who I haven't personally met. And I like Chips and Cellos, who did the music for the game, so I want to support them as well. And even though I'm not always into Mega Cat Studios games, I also, you know, don't mind supporting them when there's something that I want to play. So anyway, it's worth checking out. Yeah, completely unannounced. I don't know what the deal is, but I mean, I put it in order. It should be on their website still. It was in stock last I noticed, so as of a few days ago, and I ordered it feverishly in the middle of the night. It's a cute concept for a game, like just the naming of it. And I'm sure I'll enjoy it. Yeah, Chips and Cellos did the music. Yeah, they're really cool. Yeah, chiptune carts. So that's the other thing. Like, I'm kind of intrigued by them, but I don't know, not enough to pick up many of them. Because if I'm gonna spend money on a physical cartridge, I want to play a game, not some music. Although I find them very impressive. But like, I don't know that I'm gonna just say, oh, I'm gonna listen to some music and pop in an NES cartridge. Like, I could do that with an SF player now. So yeah, it's just basically I've got a finite gaming and homebrew budget. I wouldn't even call it a budget per se, but I know when I'm spending too much. Whoa, jeez, what am I doing? Oh boy. Mr. Matthews, hello. I'm guessing Geeks with Cash's podcast has ended. I'm sorry to see that he was starting exactly when I was starting as well. But this game called to me. Hope you had a good podcast. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna beat this tonight. I'm not sure if I can hit her. Oh, I can't hit her while she's in there. He's really torn on who to watch tonight. Oh well, you can't miss Battle Kid. I appreciate you hanging out, Jen. Even folks who watch multiple channels, like I know it's really hard to choose sometimes. Oh, you got the spam troll too. He must have been splitting his time between the two of us. I wish he'd stayed out. His new act, yeah, playing the victim, the innocent victim. Just really don't get people who have the time to do that. He stayed and talked to you like a real guy, did he? Or was he? That's interesting. Kind of conversations he was having with us were kind of like what you would expect a bot to say in a video game chat. Love the original Game Boy. Was that the chat tonight? Omega made a new enemy. He claimed innocence despite being banned by A several times. Yeah, right. Yeah, it was kind of a shame because Omega was trying to give the guy the benefit of the doubt, or at least being polite, And the mods were still like kind of just not having any of it. I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna do... They're all compared Battle Kid to Mario because both games featured jumping. Yeah, he did the same with Miracle of Aramana. Whoopsie. A lot more patient with this game than I would be. I'd be crying in the fetal position on the floor. This is not even the worst, honestly. I think if I weren't so tired, I would probably be doing better here. This is not even the worst fight I've ever seen in this game. Or Battle Kid in general. She's really not terrible. I just need to lock down the patterns. Every game is Mario. Prove me wrong. Well, I think Nintendo's lawyers will probably be able to prove me wrong. Omega banned him and other people's streams, but gave him a pass in his own, different rules. Yeah, no guy who makes that kind of connections. Yeah, I was thinking about that, Mr. M. Like, that maybe, it's somebody who is awkward or has some, different challenges, but the way that they interact just doesn't seem like genuine to me. And it could be an overreaction to, rejection or perceived rejection or whatever. I don't really want to psychoanalyze this like troll that I've never met, but yeah, it's I feel like if somebody says, okay, this is how we're perceiving your actions, that should head off some of the negativity. But you kind of have to meet like halfway. Like they have to be willing to change their actions, I guess. Yeah, they want attention, but it's like, what kind of attention are they trying to get here? Even bad attention, like they just want to get some kind of reaction from people, right? But hey, now we're talking about them, so maybe that's the kind of attention they want. The games that came out before Mario became Mario retroactively. Well, that's certainly true of Donkey Kong. Jumpman became Mario, right? Boom. Pong is undoubtedly a Mario clone. Yeah, there's been a lot of talk about Spam Troll Guy. It's been psychoanalyzed a lot. Just 2 Marios and stick costumes in the ball, another Mario. Well, that's certainly true of the alleyway, which is Arkanoid with Mario in a stick, right? Might be onto something. Alright. I'm going to give this 3 more attempts, and then I really will sign off because it's late. I still have actually something to do before I go to bed. Actually, I have a couple of things I need to do before I go to bed. I'm going to have to take the trash out. Oh, crap. Take out the trash. Speaking of trolls, I have to take out the trash. I need to read a story. Stopping at 12:30. I know. This felt like I could make it though if I just kept working at it, you know. But that's okay. We'll come back to this one fresh on Monday, and we'll see what happens. That felt like it was a good run. I'm just not able to get that many shots off at her. So, while I'm dodging. Not getting zapped immediately upon entering the room. So that's progress. I'll call that progress for sure. I'm going to write my password down again. Is this the same password? It is. No, it's not. It's almost the same password. GZNY7I0AE3. And I thank you all. Just one more dry lit. Just one more. Thank you all again for coming by. It's always fun to hang out. And thank you. It was very cool to have you here, Vlad. Thank you so much for your help. And good night. Not a lot of time to attack back, yeah. Thank you, Victory Leo. 2,787 deaths strong. Hey, I never said I was a good player. But yeah, I'll be back on Wednesday night with NES Alphanumeric. We're playing Who Framed Roger Rabbit. I will probably need a lot of help. At least after the stream, I'll need some help. Professional help. But I actually don't know a lot about Who Framed Roger Rabbit. I think I saw Zombie play a little of it a while back. I don't think I've ever played it. So, yeah. The Cyber Demon is basically Bowser. Yeah, good night. Good night, Mr. Matthews. Good night, Carla. Thank you all for coming by. I'm sorry I'm taking off already. But yeah, it is about 1 a.m. now. And thank you, Jim. And yeah, I will catch you all later on in the week in other folks' streams. I don't know if you're still hanging out on Mega Ace, but thank you again for your gifts. And yeah, take care. Doom Guy. Under the helmet is Mario. Same with Master Chief and Samus. Even Zero Suit Samus, it's just Mario in a Samus suit. I guess in Mario Maker, that's the case. In Paper Mario, I know he wears the helmet in Paper Mario. All right. Good night, everyone. Have a good rest of the week. I can't believe it's only Monday, but we've got our whole week ahead of us. All right. Take care. Good night.